Kevin Nash blocked me on Instagram. Welcome to Republican Talks, everybody. I'm your host, Kenneth Glenn, and today we're going to be talking about Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash, he is a professional wrestler, or at least he was. He was a professional wrestler since like the 1990s to the late 2000s, like 2014 is when he retired. And he keeps on posting these anti-Trump like memes and just posts in general. He's very anti-Republican. He doesn't like the idea, which is fine. That's fine. But I want him to know his facts, and I want to know his idea. So before we get into the video, I'm just going to show you a quick montage of like what Kevin Nash is, what he looks like, his basic tendencies as a wrestler, real quick. So let's play that clip.
A minute. Come on. The man is already hurt. Enough of this. Oh, my.
Alright, so now that you know who Kevin Nash is, or you are now aware of who Kevin Nash is, we're going to get to the comment. But first, before we get to his comment, we're going to get to my comment. My comment said, I asked Kevin Nash basically to give me one reason why he likes Joe Biden without bringing up Donald Trump at all. Because this is what a hard thing that Democrats have, is why do you like Joe Biden and don't bring up Trump? Because a lot of Democrats just voted for Biden because he wasn't Trump. What was the statistic? Was it like 68% of Biden voters voted for Biden because he wasn't Trump? And then the other 42%, or the 32%, the other 32% was people who just settle for Biden because he's the Democratic candidate. And then the other 10% regretted voting for Biden after they found out about the Hunter Biden thing. So it's just like, it's sad to see that. So now we're just going to get into the comment. We're going to stop talking about the statistics here. So I asked him, just give me one reason, because you think it'd be kind of silly to vote for a candidate if you don't actually like the candidate, right? Like if you can't come up with one reason why you like the candidate, it'd be kind of silly to vote for him. Wouldn't you agree? You agree, right? So basically, here's Kevin Nash's response. I asked him, hey, why do you like Joe Biden? Don't bring up Trump, though. I want to see what he said. So here's what he said. He goes, he's not a lying sack of S-word. S-word meaning it's like an improper pronoun for feces. So he says he's not a lying sack of crap, which is funny because Joe Biden actually lied his whole campaign last year. He lied about literally everything. He went from like, I hate gay marriage to, oh, I like gay marriage. And he's like, I hate transvestites. And now he's like, I like transvestites. And he's like, oh, I wish I could do the 1994 crime bill again. I don't regret it. And then now he's like, oh, I regret it. And it's just, and he said the whole fracking thing. He's like, I'm going to ban fracking. I'm not going to ban fracking. I'm going to ban fracking. I'm not going to ban fracking. He went on like a 6-week campaign trail of just him lying about fracking, just depending on which state he's in. And yeah, he is kind of lying. Joe Biden is a liar, so the idea that he thinks he's not is kind of funny. And he said he's not a lying sack of crap. So if Joe Biden is not the lying sack of crap, then who is the lying sack of crap? Who is it? He's probably talking about Trump, because he's the only one who's actually who he could be comparing him to. And then he goes on, he's not a lying sack of crap. In his depends, proofread your crap, dude. Holy cow. You have worse grammar than a first grader. In his depends and tan spray. Or spray tan, sorry, excuse me. Spray tan? Who uses spray tan? Trump. So, second time he brought up Trump so far. Alright, he continues. He can read. Joe Biden can read? Dude, you've got to be smoking more crack than Hunter Biden if you think that Joe Biden can actually read. Holy cow. I mean, he can read, obviously, like, duh. But if you're going to compare Joe Biden's reading ability to Donald Trump's reading ability, Donald Trump crushes him in that department completely. I mean, have you ever seen Joe Biden with a teleprompter? Seriously, like, have you ever seen him? He can't even say 3 sentences without stuttering. I've seen Trump do hour-long speeches without even stuttering or messing up his words. And Joe Biden's sitting here stuttering. And you're going to tell me that he can read and that's why he's better than Trump? And once again, third time that he brought up Trump so far. And before we continue, I'm gonna just show you guys a few clips of Joe Biden trying to read off a teleprompter. We're gonna go to that now.
It has taken this year, just since the outbreak, it's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it. Makes his wild claims and hopes. He now hopes we don't notice what he said or won't remember. And when he does follow through or doesn't do when follow through, the exact opposite. We have to take care of the cure. That will make the problem worse no matter what.
Oh, man. Now I'm happy. All right, I'm happy I saw that. It was funny. All right, now we're going to move on. He realizes losing by 7 million votes means you did the worst job ever as president. Wait a minute. 4th time you brought up Trump. And he's never given me a standalone reason why he likes Biden. He couldn't give me one reason. So he says, realizes he losing by 7 million votes means you did the worst job as president, which is like kind of funny because he actually gained 12 million votes. So I'm not sure what the whole idea of that is. I think it's kind of silly to bring that up, even though Trump actually gained 12 million votes. And he did the worst job ever as president. You can obviously tell he's talking about Donald Trump. He may not have said the word Trump, but you know what he's talking about. And I said, don't bring up Trump. So then after I saw this comment, I commented, exactly, you just proved my point. You brought up Trump in every one of your arguments, proving me right. And then once I said this, I had a whole bunch of his followers liking my comments. And I had a whole bunch of his followers agreeing with me, which is kind of funny. But I feel kind of scared sometimes when I go to the comment section of enemy territory. Like if I go on Mark Hamill's post, or if I go on a post like Kevin Nash's, or any other post of someone from a different political view from me, I'm in enemy territory. I'm in there, and everybody's against me for the most part. So I basically just said, hey, you just proved my point. Thank you for the discussion. And then he blocked me. And I guess I beat him so bad in this debate that he ended up taking the post down. I have a second Instagram account I use to stalk people. I'm just kidding. I don't do that. But I have a second Instagram account, and I checked it. I checked Kevin Nash's page on my second Instagram account. And it was pretty interesting because he deleted the post that I ended up destroying him in a debate on. So I thought that was kind of funny that he actually got beat so bad in that debate that he actually deleted the post. That's just funny. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button right there. It's free. And I don't think you'll regret it. And if you want to see my last video, it's right here. See you guys later.